Hello everyone, Sparrow Vision. Welcome to my channel. Now I don't know if you all have been following all these drone sightings over the northeast of our nation, but they're nobody knows what they are, where they're coming from. They are trying their best to identify them. These are not, let me repeat this, these are not classified as alien UFOs. These are classified right now are drones, manned aircraft drones, which means somebody is inside these aircraft they're flying. These are not airplanes. These are not helicopters. Right now, the FCC, the FBI, no one can identify exactly what they are. Here is an actual news report about the drones.
Governor Larry Hogan shot this video last night. These lights over his hometown in Davidsonville, just 25 miles from the nation's capital, as he pointed out. And then there's this.
I've never seen them. Wow, they just passed each other. Yeah, I've never seen them before.
New Jersey Senator Andy Kim shared this video of drones he shot yesterday. Federal authorities insist most of these sightings are actually legally manned aircraft. But Senator Kim says he checked a flight tracker app while capturing this video and that the devices he was capturing were not on it. The sightings are happening near LaGuardia Airport, too. Officials say they received unconfirmed reports of drone activity over that busy airport. As for numbers, the FBI says it's received more than 3,000 tips from the public about drone sightings going back to November 18th, all over New Jersey. Since then, there's been an average of 92 sightings per night and expanding across half a dozen states. In a joint statement, the FBI and Department of Homeland Security said, quote, "We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or public safety threat, or that they have a foreign nexus." Lawmakers, however, aren't buying it and are pushing for answers and action. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and two other senators wrote a letter calling for a briefing with the FBI and Homeland Security. While in Connecticut, Senator Richard Blumenthal says the devices should be shot down if they can't be identified. And we've learned that House Speaker Mike Johnson did get a federal briefing on the sightings, as have Senate staffers in a few select offices. But other than that, there's been very little transparency. So what's going on? Is this some contagious mass hysteria? Or are people really seeing something that our government cannot identify? Our own Rich McHugh went out drone hunting in New Jersey. He did not come back empty-handed. Rich, tell us what you saw.
Hi, Elizabeth. Well, I got to be honest here. You know, when this story first came out a few weeks ago, as a resident of New Jersey, as a journalist, I didn't pay it much credence. I thought it would turn out to be a bunch of pranksters and this would all be over by now. The experience I had last night, however, changed the way I feel about this story completely. What I saw was more sophisticated than I ever imagined. Take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 lights, 6 lights.
Wow.
I didn't believe what I was seeing. But what was I seeing? We're here in Central Jersey. We've been looking for the past hour. I think we've seen about 40 or 50 of these drones. In fact, there's one over my shoulder right there. One after another, these drones appeared in the night sky. If you look real close, they look like fixed-wing aircraft, about 8 to 10 feet wide, colorful, white blinking lights.
That is not a plane.
Definitely not an airplane, but what was it? Hours earlier, I was invited to join the Ocean County Sheriff Department. They launched their own drones to see if they could intercept the mysterious aircraft New Jersey residents have been reporting in recent weeks. The department says these mystery drones evade detection because they don't give off heat like regular drones. Why do you think that is?
We don't know. It's just something that we haven't, it's not something that we've had our hands on. It's not something that we've experienced.
Something they hadn't experienced until now. One of their officers called 911 after seeing 50 of them come off the ocean.
Whoa.
Advised after we made contact with that officer that there were 50 that came off the ocean.
50?
50. That was my reaction also. There were 50 that were coming off the ocean.
And this is a sworn officer.
A sworn officer, yes. We contacted the state police, we contacted the FBI, we contacted the Coast Guard, at which point the Coast Guard went out with their boat and they reported seeing 13 following their boat. And then the Coast Guard also advised that they went over them about 300 feet and had a wingspan of about 8 feet.
Can you see one right here? Did I see the same thing that officer saw? I'm still not sure. What I can show you is this video. What I can tell you is I've never seen anything like it before. And more than a month since these reports started, the federal government doesn't know what they are either. What's your message to the White House?
My message: come to the Jersey Shore. I know it's wintertime, but come see what we see, and then, maybe have a better appreciation for why our residents are concerned.
The Ocean County Sheriff, that drone unit, they have an industrial grade drone. They put it up. They were tracking one of these drones, Elizabeth, and they said this thing easily evaded them, disappeared out of thin air.
Wow.
To me, if this is not our military, then it's even more scary, and we need answers, frankly.
All right,
Yes.
Rich McHugh, thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.
Wow. Now let me clarify something. These are not hoax. These are actual reporting sightings with law enforcement, as you heard, now newscasters, and as you heard what the police officer said, they sent up their drones to try to intercept, and they were easily outmaneuvered, and they disappeared. Now, we don't have anything, to my knowledge, that can disappear like that. No drone can manually disappear. They're not fast enough, for one. Now, they also said these were manned aircraft flying drones, which means somebody is inside flying them. And what you heard is they're not registered. They are not airplanes that send off a beacon. Plus, airplanes cannot disappear for no reason. They can't shoot them out of the sky because, well, for one, they don't know what they are. They don't know where the debris is going to fall, if anyone on the ground is going to get hurt, and what if, by some chance, they miss, and the missiles or whatever it is they're using to shoot them out of the air accidentally hits something and kills, wounds, or destroys civilian population somewhere. So you have to look at all that, why they cannot just shoot them out of the sky, because for one, they don't know what they are. Now, of course, our FBI says they do not pose any threat. I'm sorry. I keep it 100% real. If we don't know what they are, and you see how many sightings these are every single night, more than 1, 2, 3, 50 at one time coming off the ocean floor. There's something here. I am going to continue following these. I hope we get answers. Obviously, our government needs to do a better job of finding out what's going on. My advice, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who has thought about this, why don't we have flybys of our Air Force already in the area every single night doing flybys? Over the state of New Jersey is where most of these sightings are happening. I would concentrate on the area where the sightings are more visible, more frequent. And yeah, it's going to cost money, but we need to get to the bottom of this. We need to find out what these aircrafts are, and go from. I mean, we can't take a chance. So if you agree with me, I really want to hear what your comments are. Don't forget to hit the like button, share my channel, subscribe to it. If you have comments or suggestions or anything, you can reach me at 765-388-4672. Until next time.